Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, man, Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the building. Yes, sir. And I'm back with another jam-packed show, man. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of shit. A lot of shit. So I hope you guys got your seatbelt on, you're buckled up, you're ready, because this is Mike on Sports, and y'all know how I do. Y'all know my name, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yo, what up, people? What up? Welcome back, man. We are live at 5, trying to get lit at 6. Coming live in the rec, so give me all my respect. Yes, sir. Let's see what we got today, man. We got going today for you guys, man. We got to talk about. We got Anthony Joshua coming out talking about Tyson Fury. We have Billy Joe Saunders. What's going on with my motherfucking Wi-Fi? Is this shit live or what? Let's see what we got, man. Is this my computer or is it my shit? Am I choppy, man? Let me know, man. Y'all let me know. Ams the wolf in this thing? Drop it. What up, Ams?
What's going on, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. You having technical issues or something?
I am? No, never mind. I'm good. No, I'm good, man. My fucking it's my computer, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's my other computer, the one that I'm not using now.
Oh, you live right now, yeah?
We're live at 5, my nigga. What's good, man? Talk to your boy. How you been doing, man?
Hey, man. Taking every day as it comes. What about you? What you saying?
Shit, man. I'm just living life, bro. Just living life, man. Taking it one day at a time.
What's going on? What's the topic today? I see lots of interesting pictures.
Can y'all hear Amp okay, man? It is kind of choppy on my end. How my mic sound, man? Too loud?
Your mic sound pretty good, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nigga, your mic sound like shit.
Does it?
Hell yeah.
All right, 1 second. Let me try.
Now we good. It was my headphones.
Oh, so my shit was okay. You just blaming me for no reason.
Yeah, you know, man. You know how I do, man. I'm blaming the shit out of people. They said, man, we good and clear. All right, today, man. Topics is we got Anthony Joshua coming out talking about Tyson Fury. He's just another opponent. We have Billy Joe Saunders coming in talking about he knows that he can beat Canelo Alvarez. Also, we have Devin Haney, and I used that picture because I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, show the people, like, is this the passing of the torch? Is Floyd Mayweather handing all his secrets and all his inside things to Devin Haney? I mean, they have been training together. And also we got Francis Ngannou kind of responds to Dillian White. He said he didn't know who he was at first until people started sending him videos. So maybe a fight that we can possibly get down the line. But first, I got some video of young prospect. He go by the name of Ammo Williams, and I just want you guys to watch this video and see what this young man has been doing real quick. Let me see. There's the video right there. Now, man, is that work or is that just a nigga out there whooping somebody's ass?
Bro, that's just bullying, bro.
Man, I'm like, bro, like the guy that like he outside of his depths right there. You know what I'm saying? And I came
Bro,
across and I was like, man, I'm glad to see Ammo in the gym working out and working, but is that really good work? Is that good work?
it's not even. It's just like it was to me watching it. It was kind of weird. Like it looked like clearly the kid was overmatched. Clearly they have him in there as a punching bag. Ammo ain't even taking it easy on the guy.
Yeah, nah.
It's like, bro, what is going on here, bro? What the hell is this?
Yeah,
This ain't gonna help no one. It ain't gonna further you. It ain't gonna. It's just gonna boost your. It's an ego booster. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
But he need to train more serious than that. To be honest, if that's how he's really sparring, like you're wasting your time with these guys. You know,
You're wasting your fucking time, man. No,
you're wasting your time, and you're giving yourself a false sense of security. If that's
I mean,
what you're able to do, your part.
I know we were talking about it last night, but were you able to watch that IFL interview?
Yeah, I did. The group thing, yeah.
What you think about it, man? Like, was I out of line or was I?
Nah, you were politically correct. Like you didn't. Yeah, you were right, and you said it in a nice way for them for people to digest. Me personally, I was like, "What a bunch of sport like brats in it." So
crazy.
It just shows you people are two-faced. It shows you, like when the pressure's real, people show you what it is.
Yeah, man, she could swim.
Yeah, not even sick of swimming. It's like they were talking about. They're acting as if they are the sole contributors to the fame and success of these boxers. That clearly is not the case. Like think of it like this, Mike. UFC, they're strict with their media. They don't really give out that because they know it's a privilege that we're even letting you hear. Yeah, you do help us, but in reality, who's helping who more?
Mm-hmm.
Like
and
clearly,
UFC got
the boxing promoter
embedded, and they got the press come like they do a lot. You know what I'm saying? As far as like giving content to the public, and I think some boxing promotional companies are starting to like see what the UFC is doing and starting to like take some of those ideas. And
they're taking those ideas to build their fighters. The deal that the issue that so let's call YouTube new media, right?
Okay.
The issue with new media these particular people, Michelle Joy Phelps, Radio Raheem, Marcus Vegas, and Coogan slightly as well. Even though I feel like Coogan kind of made it clear to stay away from it, but like the rest of them,
like nigga, I'm not a part of this shit, man. I don't know what.
Yeah, I ain't going down with the ship. Like, no, I'm cool. But yeah, the thing I noticed, I was like, bro, like it's an exchange. Like they let you win, so their fight gets promotion. Like like they let you win when you had nowhere near the same amount of views you had now, and you gained more than they did in reality. Like you gain the income, a career, all of that. So I feel like
a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's like you're not as important. You're not important. To be honest, in the grand scale of things, slightly you're the least important. Like the fighter comes before you, the promoter comes before you, the logistic team that set up the ring come before you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
no
what
disrespect.
I was saying. Even like when Eddie started doing his thing, I'm sure Coogan is gonna be there. I'm sure, but I don't know about all the others because they got Matchroom boxing YouTube channel. They got people that are doing interviews. Like if they don't really need you guys to come and it's a pandemic going on, all this complaining y'all doing is not going to justify anything in the long run.
And the funny thing I look at it like this, like the ones that were complaining the most are the ones that do the least. Like people are like what do you mean do the least? Like when you really look at all of their channels, how they came up through the actual events.
Mm-hmm.
Coogan, he didn't come up through the events. Although he gained off them, he was going to gyms in the middle of nowhere, talking to guys that people didn't even know of. Like he's out there interviewing prospects.
Man,
He's out there.
the reason why I know about so many UK boxers, my nigga.
Yeah, he put the work in to actually promote individually boxers, not just come to the event and cover it.
I learned about Conor Benn through Coog. I learned about Lyndon Arthur, fucking through Coog, and Anthony Yard. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Frank Buglioni. You know what I'm saying? Jose Burton. I learned against all those guys that
you learn about those rivalries because he spent the time to go out and actually interview those guys. He to have the knowledge about them when they're down there at the bottom, you know? Like, and that's way more appreciated than turning up when I'm big at the event, trying to ask me 5 questions and put on your channel, you know? Like,
absolutely. And real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a new call in. If you guys want to be part of the show, only thing you gotta do is add my name, or no, add this group on Skype. And once we get to like, let's say 25 people, I'm going to have that group every time that I go live. That group will be also live on Skype, so you guys can hear me and you guys can call in. After we get done with all these topics, I will be going out to the Skype line to take callers. So if you want to be part of the conversation, only thing you got to do is add that group on Skype, and yeah, we can get to it. And also, I'll be doing a StreamYard link if you guys want to come on and do audio video. But if not, Skype is the way to go. And also give me about a couple of weeks and I will have a 1-800 number for you guys to call in also. So we're going in the right direction. And I just want to say a big ups to R&V, man. Thank you for helping me get the mixer. I do appreciate it. But let's go ahead and get to these topics, man. Anthony Joshua sat down with the British GQ. Big ups to the British GQ, you know what I'm saying? I always see Joshua on that cover, man. I think Joshua got like a deal with them or some shit, right?
I don't know. I know he got Hugo Boss, like
I know. I was just being because I've seen him do like British GQ like shit more than once. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. He's a marketing machine, I would guess.
He's a marketing machine out there. And I can't even get mad at it, bro. Like, how many commercials, like on a given day when you're just at home watching TV, how many commercials of Joshua do you see?
Right now, particularly nothing really. Like no one's. I don't know if anyone's even watching TV right now, but back when he was like when the fight was coming up or like just after the Klitschko, like you would see him on. I would say there was a time you would see him every day on TV, like whether it would be for Under Armour, whether it be for Lucozade, like different stuff. Like he was very big at one point, I would say. Like I feel like it's seasonal. When he fights, that's when you see the advertisements start ramping up.
I know ESPN got like a commercial that they do like with all the sports figures, and they threw Tyson Fury in there for like maybe like a second or two. You know what I'm saying? So he's still getting his pub over in the United States.
Yeah, but Fury got that WWE crowd, isn't
it? yeah, man, he got the. You know what? No, never mind. Anthony,
what are you gonna say, bro? You gonna say something? I know what you're gonna say. You gonna say them hillbillies?
Man, we ain't going down there, man.
You gonna say them hillbillies or some shit like that?
Boy, come on, man. That's your word, hillbillies.
Hey, I know. That's what I thought. I thought we gonna pay homage to like when I call you Americans hillbillies and stuff.
See, hey, if every American out there listening, man, this is the guy that calls us hillbillies and rednecks. Yeah. He likes to use the word rednecks for all the Southern people. I don't care if you're black or white. But
it don't matter.
Yeah. Joshua says about Fury, I'm here to make history. I'm fired up. Fury is just another opponent at the end of the day. I'm looking at Fury like he's just another fighter in terms of spectacle, trash talking, two juggernauts coming together. I can't wait. So how do you think? How like with that mindset? You know what I'm saying? Like, is Fury? I mean, is Joshua not giving Fury the proper like respect? Like he called him like just another opponent when we all know like if Fury is able to get past Wilder in the trilogy, he's not going to be just another opponent. He's going to be maybe the number one heavyweight in the division. And it's going to be a big threat towards Joshua. So is Joshua taking Fury too lightly, in your opinion?
No, I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like he's in a place where now that you know, when you take your first L, I feel like some fighters they learn from it or it ruins them. So I feel like he's learned from it. I think he's got that, what's the word, like a bit of relief. So like you kind of throw caution to the wind. I feel like he's just looking at it like, you're just another man. I'm another man. And so what? You might beat me. I might beat you. It's a fight. You know, like it's not as, if you're undefeated, I feel like you got way more expectation to win. There's way more to lose. But once you've gotten past that stage of losing your O, I feel like you just want to fight. Like you want to get it on now. And I like the mindset. I feel like you have to treat it like that. You have to treat Fury as if he's another fighter. He has skills. He might be a tough fight, but it's something you can overcome. I feel like if you go in there like and concede, he's got better technique, he's got this, he's got that, you're not going to be in the right frame of mind to fight Fury.
I'm glad I got you on today. Who, in your mind, who has more to lose if that fight was to happen, Fury or AJ? If that fight happens in the UK, who would have more to lose? Like, does people think, do people in the UK feel like AJ is on the same level as Fury? Because, like, truth be told, Fury got a better win over Wilder than AJ back from that win over Ruiz.
Boxing fans, well, not the real boxing fans, the fringe, like casual boxing fans, which make the majority of fans paying fans, they flip-flop every day. They one day over here, next day over there, one day over here. And to be fair, sometimes they're right, because boxers have ups and downs. For example, if Fury goes and he becomes overconfident and, you know, starts some of his old things behind the scenes, and you never know, like he might look at Joshua like he's little fish, and he might be overlooking AJ. I feel the fans over here think Fury's the better fighter, but I don't see, not like, when it comes to this, it's not about who loses more, Mike. It's about who gains more, you know? It's like all the chips are on the table.
I agree.
Undisputed, like you can, Fury, I'll be real with you, if Fury beats AJ, I see him retiring.
He said he came out yesterday and said that's not the case. He want to reign like Vlad.
I don't know, but I think Fury's like we know already right now how many contracts he got left with Top Rank. His deal's almost up. Right?
Yeah, one fight left.
That's probably going to be the Wilder fight. He's
Yeah.
probably going to negotiate 2 fights for the AJ fight with them again. Once he beats AJ, he will have undisputed. He'll be free to walk away from his contract, meaning anyone can bid for her to fight him at that moment while he's the undisputed champion. Any promoter can work with him without any. You don't have to cut anyone a check at that stage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't need Bob. You don't need Eddie.
He really don't even need a promoter at that point in time.
Yeah, you don't. He doesn't. I honestly believe he doesn't. But knowing Fury, I feel like he ain't gonna give no one the opportunity if he becomes undisputed. He's gonna be like, I went and got this by myself. I'm retiring, and these belts are getting scattered, and the next guy has to do what I did to become undisputed. It's not gonna be like beat me and you're undisputed champion. Like how Jermaine Taylor and Holyfield. I mean, sorry, Jermaine Taylor and I'm forgetting his name right now.
But
Hopkins, you know, it ain't gonna be like that. I feel
even if the belts get divided up, man, the fucking main heavyweights are with 3 promoters. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but once those belts get divided up, that's when you're gonna start seeing the, like, think of it, from the Vlad fight to now. How many years has it been? 4 years, 5 years?
When Fury first beat Vlad was like 2015, 2014. Okay,
so say he beats, like,
I was still watching.
From now till then, there hasn't been an undisputed champion. If Fury that's 5 years. If Fury gets it done, God knows however long. Like the last one was Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is going down history, Hall of Fame, probably one of the best heavyweights on record. Now, if Fury gets put in a list like that as an undefeated heavyweight, undisputed champion, full belt holder, me personally, I'll be like, yo, I'm retiring. Sky these belts. Everyone has to go get them again. Now, and let's see if they can do it undefeated like I did. And I feel like to maintain his legacy, that's what he's gonna do.
Now that bears the question. Like this question is what I say.
And if that's the case, you might get. Sorry, Mike.
I seen it from Tony Bellew or somebody, or maybe it was it was Andy Lee. Andy Lee. I'm gonna give you your credit, Andy Lee. He says if Fury's able to defeat Wilder in a trilogy and goes on to beat AJ 2 times, he'll go down as the best heavyweight of this generation, or maybe even compete with some of the best heavyweights of all time. Is that outlandish?
What do you think about that first? Keep asking me. What do you?
I ain't gonna lie. I put it all into perspective, and we got my guy R&V on right now. So if you want to say something, you can. If not, we'll hold you down. You just listen to what we got to say. I was listening to that thing, right? So if he goes, now I was reading that quote. If he goes and he beats Deontay Wilder in a trilogy, and there's no controversy like the first 2 fights, and he just goes out and he does the job, and then he goes on.
Wait. Did you say controversy of the first 2 fights? What are you talking about?
We ain't got to go down that path right now, man. Okay.
You don't want to live the bad thoughts, yeah.
Let me answer your question first, and then if we still have time, we can go back down that road.
Okay. If there's a dark memory for you, you don't have to do it. It's okay.
God, man, this guy right here cannot.
I'm just saying. Hey, continue. My bad. I didn't want to.
Thank you.
I don't want to bring up old thoughts.
It is called Mike on Sports, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, if he's able to beat Wilder the 3rd time, then he goes out and beats Joshua, somebody who has a very, very good resume, who has beaten Dillian White, Vladimir Klitschko, Joseph Parker, Andy Ruiz. I would have to lend my ear and say that he might end up being that guy for our generation. Now, when we get into all time, I hate to do that all time like comparison, especially like for boxing guys. The guys
it's subjective though. Let's just be real. I didn't like if you're adult, you don't know that this is subjective. You need to relax.
Not only that, man, the guys are just so much bigger nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like the heavyweights of the 50s could, in my opinion, it would be like fucking light now.
Yeah, light heavies and cruisers. Yeah,
they wouldn't be able to compete because they just don't have the size and the reach.
I agree.
Now, as far as being an all-time great, yeah, he definitely be an all-time great for our generation. But to say he's completely better than Ali or Holyfield,
no, he didn't. Let's not misquote Andy. He didn't say it like that.
He said
he didn't say clearly better. Let's.
No, he didn't say clearly better, but he said he will.
You can have an argument. Absolutely, right?
Let me get the quote. Just piggyback off what I said. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, my bad. I thought you were getting the quote. What was I gonna say? Like, you got me personally. I wouldn't put Fury. If Fury did it, I wouldn't put him. I wouldn't say he's the best heavyweight because I feel like some of the old school guys, their resumes are a bit more stacked. You know what I mean? Like they might have like how many former world champions have like, and it's weird because you got to think of it. Hey, who's that?
Yeah, my bad, man. I got my shit working so you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear that, bro.
Oh, R&B, my nigga. Hey, hold on. Let me get my nigga R&B the flow right quick. What's going on, R&B, man? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Woody?
I can't comment. I just want to give you. I already thank you earlier in the show, but I want to thank you personally, man. We got the motherfucking shit working. It came today, bro. I hooked it up. He said he heard the motherfucking
Wait, what R&B do?
Yeah, he helped me get to the next one, man. Big up to
What do you do? What do you do? Join your OnlyFans?
No, I ain't got no OnlyFans, bro.
Whoa, pause. Hey, man, we not gonna. We know in England, y'all call cigarettes something else, but you are that right now.
Hey, why you upset, bro? The joke, man. Relax.
Nah, I don't know. Joke about no OnlyFans for another man. That's yo. You play them type of games.
Nah, he gone now.
Tell your people you play them type of games.
I don't know what happened with his connection, but the queen said he was over time. This guy said the OnlyFans.
See, I
always going at it, man. About
I think Mike kicked me. Would you say R&B? I missed all of that.
It's okay. I sunned you. Don't worry about it.
Hey, what do you say, Mike?
Don't worry about it. Move on.
He said y'all guys over in England a little bit soft, man.
I wasn't the one crying when Wilder lost, bro. Let's just say that.
Whoa. First of all, shout out to the hater in the box. What up, Troy? hating wrong ass motherfucker.
Why you couldn't try hater, bro? What's wrong with you?
Man, look, just because he had another show don't mean he ain't a hater. He's still a hater.
Hey, man. Hey,
man, y'all go ahead and
he predicted Fury to win, bro. He got it right.
Wait. No. You need to go back. I was not crying. I faced my shit up like a man. I was talking.
Yeah, you had a little bit of a tear in your eye.
More shocks, befuddled. But
hey, man,
look, Mike,
let's be real, bro. Let's be real, though. Let's be real. RV, me, RV, and Javi, we ain't go nowhere. We stay here. We still in the chat.
We're not like English folks.
Not saying you.
Whoa. When Joshua lost, I didn't hear nothing from an English. I don't even know if I had English tea. Them 6 months ago.
Wait. Why you lying? I was there.
Yeah, you were there. You was there.
You was there.
Everybody else.
Where have you go? Where Javier go after Wilder lost Mike?
Coalition? Wait, Elms. Do you understand the difference from all of England? 1% don't represent all of England.
I'm 33% of the chat. England, 33% of the chat.
Man, England dipped. But no. I just want to put a little tidbit in. I'm gonna bounce right out. Isn't it funny? Everybody got what they want. Troy got what he wanted. A champion that actually knows how to box and technique. And guess what? Joshua got his belt. And guess what? This shit boring like a motherfucker.
Hey, why you hating? Look at this guy.
Hey, we need this lightning rod back. We
need
a controversial lightning rod back. Y'all desperate for the Wakanda King.
Before you run, because I know you're running for the exit. I can tell. Mike, this is what you said before you run for the exit. Hey, before you run for the exit.
Do it twice. Man, that clown. Hey, I got the video to make Joshua look stupid. Mike, whenever you want to put that out, I already edited it for you.
What's the video?
You got that shit on deck?
Oh, I got it on deck, motherfucker. Don't get it twisted.
RV, what did you say? No. Let's be men here. What did you say? I'm asking you a question. When I suggested if Fury knock out Wilder, didn't you say it'll be embarrassing?
Yeah, because first of all, winning life, I don't care. You could Floyd Mayweather, the richest motherfucker in the world. Nobody was betting that Tyson, other than his daddy and this camp, that Tyson was going to knock somebody out. Not Pepperman, knock somebody out. That would be the equivalent of Floyd Mayweather knocking out Pacquiao.
Okay, so because it's not, why do you think that happened? Do you think that it was because I was surprised too.
It was a percentage of a man underestimating another man. And for forever long in life, when it comes to boxing, no matter what, you can never say another man don't have a certain skill set, nothing. No matter what. That's what you can't do. Just because you missed the Thunder Man with the one punch, because still to this day, that shit he did with Ortiz was the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. I was so scared that Wilder about to lose that fight, and he just hit that man with that one punch. That joint was crazy. But
bruh, stop talking about the old guy you abused, man. Look, man. Come on, man. Can't keep living off this, man.
But no.
It's like me punching an old man and bragging about it.
Elms. I'm tired of seeing the heavyweight champion of the world doing 1980s aerobics with his ugly wife. I'm tired of this.
Hey, man, come on.
I'm tired of the Zumba class.
Let's not talk about.
I'm tired of the Zumba class.
I'm
tired of the Zumba class. Mike.
Let's RV. Hold on, RV. I gotta put you on mute, dog. Yeah, you going in. Let's not bring up a man's wife on the show. Women, children, kids, they out of there. All right, gotcha.
I don't want to see my heavyweight champion in the world doing goddamn Zumba on a goddamn yoga mat with some goddamn drawers on, and next to somehow I don't want to see her. Come on, man. Your heavyweight champion of the world talking about 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Man, what type, man? That's y'all.
Hey, I think Wilder.
Real quick, man. He's staying in shape, and he has found a lane for himself to do things on IG. Who knows what kind of check he's getting from IG? Maybe they cut him a check too. All we seeing motherfuckers do quarantine radio. We seeing the versus battle. Like we seeing people being innovative on IG. We seeing Ray Flores do interviews with guys on IG. So Fury is just making own lane on IG like everybody else. R&V, come on now.
Hey Mike.
Fury.
And as a businessman, like
I agree, Mike. He gonna come up with
you were like you are. You should be impressed.
He gonna come up with the aerobics, the home workout for the couples and that. Don't worry.
This man doing Richard Simmons Zumba, and y'all supporting this?
Hey, no,
I'm
it's
not
training. It's training, bro.
I'm sure people are out there that maybe be a little bit out of shape. In Fury maybe helping.
Mike.
He helping Wilder with the rehab.
I ain't talking about that. You know I ain't talking about that. Your heavyweight champion of the world doing Zumba classes.
I don't. Hey, if the Zumba class is the reason he beat up your heavyweight champion of the world, keep doing them.
Yeah, well, you keep doing it then, because
I'm
embarrassed now.
This turned into a goddamn American versus Britain. Goddamn, I didn't know we were doing this at all. I thought we were just having a show today, man. I didn't know it was going.
I don't know. RB's always been a hater, bro.
All right, let me get to this next.
I ain't a hater.
Hey, you
What are you talking about? You still support a dude that's on somebody undercard and really lost. Titty man.
Hey,
who is he talking about? What's he talking?
Let me get some for you guys to talk about real quick, man, because you guys are going hard. Anthony Joshua talking about his loss. This my goddamn thing just fell off my motherfucking thing. Shit. All right. He says, I got beat. I got beaten to a pulp, and I had to pull myself back together. Now they're going to see the rebirth of me. Everyone writes me off in this division, but I believe I will go down as this generation is great. That's what I'm destined. He said destined to do. Let me go to R&V first. Give me your reaction, man. Okay, R&V right here. Ams, give me your reaction to that quote.
It's what you want to hear, bro. It's what you want to hear, bro, to be honest, from someone that has taken a loss. They understand that. Like, when he says, now you're going to see the rebirth of me, I take that as I'm going to train harder than I ever trained before. I'm going to learn more things. Like, I'm going to be a different fighter every time I step into that ring. And that's the things you want to hear. You don't want to hear the bicep was torn and I don't want to say the other quote. I know.
All right, man. R&V, give me your reaction to that quote.
Man, that's just Joshua giving another boring statement that we don't care about, that don't do nothing.
Hey, RV, you know what you should do?
Don't put no
Hey, be respectful.
Wait.
I didn't know it was going on this way. I'll wait.
Hey, ain't nobody said nothing when you were speaking, else. Respect my time. Don't get mad because you got a fake tooth and a big gap and don't want to be showing your face on camera. Now shut up. Now, like I said.
What? Mike.
Oh, hey, everybody, Elms has great teeth.
Hey, that's Mike, I need to speak. I can't have this guy just be slandering me out there.
No.
This is what we do now.
Like I said, Joshua is. Look, bro.
R&V, your connection shit, man.
Oh, yeah, mute him. His time's done. Mute him. My turn. Look,
I'm sorry.
R&V got his teeth knocked out by his brother. He has his whole top row.
Teeth. God damn, get off each other's teeth. Both
his whole top row fake.
You got fake teeth. All right, cool. Move on.
I got fake teeth, bro. Stop that, Mike. Stop.
Yeah. Never mind, not fake. My bad.
Yeah, R&V whole row, the top row that is fake. He an old man, bro.
We get off each other's teeth.
He put that in water when he go to sleep. He put in a cup of water.
Hey, boy, you looking at 25K right
exactly
there,
that.
Don't try to.
Hey, your brother owes you some money for knocking your shit out.
All right.
Are we done on this? Are we gonna stop this attack? Where we going? We're gonna keep going.
Stop the attack, man, please.
If we can keep going, we gonna.
I don't want to keep going, bro.
You gonna tell everybody who put the.
Man, no, you know what? We ain't talking about no coronavirus on this motherfucker. Nothing. I'm glad I muted him. But my reaction to what Joshua had to say, he's been honest. We all seen that fight. He did get beat. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say to a pulp because he was still on his feet and the referee waved it off, but he did get knocked down numerous of times. And he came back from it. Now, is everybody writing him off? I'm not writing him off. I'm not I'm not saying Joshua was done or he can't be a great of this generation, but some people have written him off. I swear last year around this time it was a lot of guys saying Joshua should take step aside money. Joshua should not take the immediate rematch. Joshua is putting his career in jeopardy. So I feel him when he says that, but at the end of the day, I don't like the biggest thing that I took away from that. He said, "This is what I'm destined to do." One thing that always stuck with me in life is you can tell God your plans and he gonna laugh at them. And to say that you're being destined to do something, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? You have to go out and put the necessary work in to get the necessary results. And then we can say that after your career is done, that was in his destiny because it was already it's already been written. But he's putting himself in a very tough position. You know what I'm saying? Because he feels like he's going to be a great, and this is his destiny. So we got to see how it plays out. But R&V Ams, please do not insult each other. Do not get off topic. If so, I will take you guys out.
I respect Mike on sports. Unlike my brothers from England, I respect Mike on sports. But Mike, can you please put that video out that Mike on sports made? That is so beautiful. It explains it all. I mean, you all know what Joshua really thinks about his win? I know what Joshua thought about his win in December. I know what he thought. But Mike, why are you not playing the video? Oh, you gotta go use it. You wanna play the video?
I don't. It's not my copyright, so I can't play it.
Oh, you can't show that. All right.
But go ahead and tell me what you thought about the quote. Like,
I like the quote. First and foremost,
like too much pressure on himself though by saying.
Nah. At the end of the day, look.
What did it reveal though?
At the end, it ain't nothing crazy, right? R&V. It just revealed that someone know how to read and write, like cohesive sentences. Apart from that, he's just saying.
You telling me a person? You telling me a
Wait,
person?
let me cut you off, bro. Why are you cutting me off?
All right.
Thank you, R&V. Look, I was saying, it just shows like intent. Like it's the same as saying I'm the best. Basically, it just sounds more pretty, more put together. But that's about it. It's the same. Every fighter has to have that in them, and that's about it. But what do you think? I want to hear your opinion, to be honest.
Man, Joshua never gives us anything. Like I would love Joshua.
But you know why though, R&V, right?
Yeah, because this is money.
Yeah.
It's called golden handcuffs.
Money's money, bro. R&V, you wouldn't do that for that money. I always tell people, like, we can judge, but we would do the same.
Yeah, I understand that. But after a while, they gotta. I see. You position yourself to make money, right? He's been in the game long enough where he should be positioning himself where he should be start talking like a boss. You see how you see how Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan had golden handcuffs his whole career because he wasn't really getting paid. He wasn't positioning himself to be a boss.
No. He started getting paid.
I'll let you talk. Now let me talk.
But you false.
I'm not comparing basketball games, so don't. We're not getting into the greatest of all time. But if you look at LeBron positioned himself to be more of a boss, so he could talk a little more reckless about things. What I'm trying to say is Joshua should be in a position now where he at least could talk somewhat reckless or somewhat personal. He shouldn't be so far. He shouldn't be to the point where he's making $200-300 million and he's still not saying nothing.
Yeah, but you don't know, like, he might want to be that guy. He might want to be a role model for kids.
Okay, so then he's a phony. Then he's a phony.
Why is he a phony?
You just said he wants to be something, but he doesn't. Because
I didn't say he doesn't. I'm looking at it from both. Like, you can look at it however you want. Me, I'm looking for, if it was me, and I wouldn't talk like that if I was heavyweight champion of the world. I would, like you said, be more reckless. But if someone said, yo, if you say things a bit more fan-friendly.
But the Elms, you know Joshua's background, right?
That's a long time ago. He's been a boxer for a while now.
Oh, no. I'm talking about his background, where he comes from, who he used to be. Him, Mr. Connection Man, having all the connections to do a lot of other things in the
Okay, all right, R&V. What he's doing.
Right? So you telling me Mr. Connection Man ain't got no say so, ain't got no, he don't talk nothing. He just quiet man the whole time, huh? All right.
It's easy, bro. He don't look. If he speak like this, he don't. he ain't gonna be getting backlash. He ain't gonna be getting unnecessary talks with people. At the end of the day, he hit. Like I told Mike, I said to Mike, wait, let me finish quickly. I said to Mike the other time I was on, these guys are literally getting paid for the brain cells that they risk losing in that ring. You know?
Yes.
Like that's literally what they're getting paid for. So for you to be like, I don't care about you guys that much for me to entertain you. I'm here for the money.
Words never came out of my mouth.
No. But let's just say it's one of the ones like I'm just here to grab all the money. At the end of the day,
RIP to the biggest money maker I ever did in my life. RIP to him.
To who?
Come on, man. The tip. I ain't gonna speak out his name. How much?
Man, let's get on to another one more of AJ.
I don't even know it that way. I'm confused.
Boy, that boy. Hey man. Anthony Johnson was asked about Mike Tyson's comeback. This is what we breathe, what we are, especially like Tyson. That's all that man knows. He's a fighter. If he's back in the ring, I would love to see it.
Hey Mike, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with RV on this one, bro. Like,
can I finish the fucking quote?
Bro, we can see it, bro.
Mike
can't read.
It don't matter.
If they can't read, yeah, they shouldn't be watching YouTube.
These guys have no respect for my listeners, man. What if the people are listening to it on audio and they're at work, AMs, and they're not watching the fucking video, AMs? Respect the fucking listeners, man, first and foremost. Back to the quote. This is what we breathe, what we are, especially someone like Tyson. That's all that man knows. He's a fighter. If he's back in the ring, I would love to see it. I'll definitely be one of those viewers, that's for sure. Now, AMs, go ahead, brother.
Hey, watch your mouth. Listen. Hey, one thing I agree with R&B on, bro. Why are you quoting these? This kind of like straightforward, bro. Like everyone gonna watch that shit.
I'm just getting your reaction to the quote, man. We diving into the quote.
My bad. All right, look.
It is a fucking boxing podcast.
We agree. I agree. Move on. No, next question. No comment.
Trying to make this shit entertaining for the listeners, man.
Bro, this been the best news since all the quarantine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, wait, RV, you want to see the old man right getting knocked out?
Hey, man, y'all look. One thing we need to stop doing. We need to stop putting boxing as such a porcelain tool that we can't see. If the motherfucker's the same age, then it's entertaining, bro. I had so many females at my house for that Conor McGregor stuff. If it's popping, it's popping, bro. Like I'm tired of people saying, "Well, he's gonna denigrate the sport." It ain't gonna denigrate nothing, bro. It is entertainment. I would love, especially Tyson is really back in shape. He's not like half shape. He's really been like cutting it down. And to say Holyfield said, man, what? 2 minute per round, 5 rounds? I would love to see that. 6 rounds, I would love to see that.
And
if it's old man versus old man, I'm down for it. Like the big three, like if it's Briggs and like between 49 and 55 or 56, I'm cool with it. But if he think he can fight any journeyman right now, nah, he getting knocked out. Dave Allen knocks him out.
I don't know about Dave Allen knock him out, but I just want to
wait, Mike.
I just want to tell the fans why R&V is so important to boxing in like his perspective, because that's how the casual fan thinks. They think Tyson, oh, he's in shape, he can come back, and that's how they sell pay-per-views. That's why the casual fan is so important to boxing. Now, what I think, me being a boxing hardcore guy, if he's fighting, like Am said, the 45s and up, I have no problem with it. But if he's talking about coming back against, and Mauricio Suleiman talking about ranking him, like in order to get a ranking, like you got to be a top 15 guy, right? You can't just give him a fucking all-time great ranking, can you? I mean, like if you're trying to be a current ranked fighter. So with that being said, if he's talking about, and I ain't gonna sit here and say and be disrespectful and say Dave Allen can beat Mike Tyson, because I don't know that for a fact. But I can
wait, Mike.
Damn.
I want to. I need to address this, bro.
My nigga, god damn.
Bro, can we not go back and forth on this?
Yes.
Why are you so emotional, bro?
When I finish my statement, yes, we can.
Oh I'll wait.
Hold your point, like hold what you have in your mind until I finish. And now I can't remember what I was.
Stop smoking then. You can't remember. Let me go. Listen, yeah. Dave Allen, right, is a journeyman, British level, like just above journeyman. Let's just call him just above journeyman, right? Now, Mike at the end of his career was getting knocked out by journeyman, bro. Go box Shrek, Danny Williams, bro. Yeah, not Mike Tyson the hell out. Like
Dave
Allen,
big
McBride, these are journeymen that are knocking him out. So guys with like 20 losses. How many losses Danny Williams have, Mike?
Dave Allen is a very small heavyweight. He's not as big as Danny Williams or Kevin McBride.
Look, it's not even about that. It's not about technique, and it's about
those were bigger guys.
Hey Mike, can I finish my point, Mike?
No, you can't.
You're interrupting me very rudely. This is hypocritical you're doing right now.
Yeah, no, you can't. Dave Allen is not as big as those guys that Mike was losing to. And at that point in time, Mike was in a dark place in his life. Right now, Mike is not in a dark place. Mike seems very, very happy. Go ahead, Ams.
My bad, bro. I'm looking at this. Look, it's not about the ability or the technique or the power. It's about how many rounds can Mike do. Can he do a 10 round? Like, I think he'll be compared for the first couple rounds, but after 5, 6, 7, he done. He gonna get knocked out. He'll be breathing all crazy. That's what I feel like he can't fight the young guys. It's not about ability. It's about, can he last 10 rounds in a fight?
And real quick, y'all, I see y'all to my kick Am. That man, me and Ams are very, very good friends. All right, so ain't no animosity, ain't no beef between me and Ams. We are very, very, very. He just left for some reason. I don't know why he left, but we are good friends. So Ams is a cool guy, man. And Michael,
wait. What are you saying, Mike?
Michael Buffer says this Am guy is so annoying. He reminds me of Wilder.
They're funny.
But nah, Al's my guy though. Al's my guy. Let me see what we got. No, all right. Let's go. Anything else y'all want to talk about the heavyweights real quick? Anything else y'all want to say? R&V? Anything?
Hey, I see what happen when you be nice.
I mean, your fucking video is horrible though.
Shut out like I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, man. You
oh, it is.
Spot. But let's see what we got on the docket. We got Billy Joe Saunders coming out, made the news today. He says that he feels like he can beat Canelo Alvarez. Now, look, I mean, I wasn't highly intrigued in that fight. I thought Canelo would probably get a decision victory. But I'm going to read you the quote from Billy Joe Saunders, just in case you're not watching on YouTube. I know I can beat Canelo. I've never been beat and believe I end up unbeaten. If I get beat by somebody who's better than me, I can only shake their hand. But my main goal is to get that ginger bollocks in the ring and see what I can do. I wonder why they bleeped out bollocks. Is it like a bad word over in England, Ams?
It means nutsack.
Oh, wow. Damn. Damn. Now look, man. This fight was scheduled to take place on May 5th. Cinco de Mayo really was May 2nd, but it didn't happen due to the pandemic. Now, can he beat Canelo? Yeah, he has the boxing ability and the boxing range and the height. And if he focuses and on top of his game, Billy Joe's a bad motherfucker. But Canelo's gotten better over the years. Canelo's gotten a lot better over the years, especially after the Floyd Mayweather fight. And what he's been doing from 160 to 175 is impressive, even though it's not against the top level guys. It's still sort of impressive. And I just don't think Billy Joe has the necessary tools when it's all said and done to take Canelo out. R&V.
Hey man, Billy Joe really disappointed me with that last outing. It took a lot of like steam and lust to even go see a Billy Joe fight, because I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed in that fight between Billy Joe last fight. It was just
Talking about
I don't even know if I don't even know if I want to watch them. But what you really need to be talking about is a person that's moving up, that might move up to 168. One of them twins fighting a real dog.
Which one is that, R&V? Don't tell him, Mike.
Let's see.
Jamal.
Yeah.
Why you
Jamal.
telling, bro? Why you saying?
We know
The big one.
about he we all know R&B works a lot, so he's a casual fan.
Hey man, look, y'all pay attention to boxing. I buy the tickets to the show.
Why are you lying, bro?
Hell, you better not say it. Don't
gonna
say
say
it. I know
shit,
what you about to go to.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm home back.
Don't not put that on record, man. I'll be talking to that dude.
I ain't gonna say shit. Don't worry, man.
You think Billy Joe could beat Canelo with Ams?
You know what it is, yeah. Even if you win the fight, he might not end up winning. So it's like,
There's a loser.
you can't. It's hard to bet, and he going for points. He ain't gonna stop Canelo. So, bro, I don't know if he can do it. Like, you gotta blanket him. Like, you gotta get at least 9 rounds in the bank to beat Canelo on points in Vegas, and it's unrealistic. So, I would like to see the fight, because whether or not, even if it's a loss on record, I would like to know how the matchup would fare. But for me, it's better than Canelo facing Gennady, to be honest. But I would like to see him versus any of the 168 champs or 160 champs.
Well,
Apart from Ryota Murata, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be picking and choosing like who he fights. What up, Sam Squash Riviera? Smart Money was good. DJN was good. Everybody out there in the chat, man, what's up? Sorry, I can't remember everybody's names right now. But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, man. We had another late night video that came out. Another late night video that came out. So you guys sit back and take about a minute or two and watch this video.
Just a move for the champion. Just a move number 2. Move for the champion. Professional shit. That's what I'm talking about. Touch it. Okay.
Now, that shit right. Before I get started, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you guys go first because I see RV. What was your biggest takeaway from that?
Him sitting on them punches. I remember when Ryan Garcia started hooking up with Canelo, and how Ryan started sitting on the punches a little different, and you could tell Canelo was giving him these little like quality techniques that he needed to do to knock people out. Boy, Devin sitting on punches and don't have brittle hands like old boy. Then he gotta keep up with the speed of Floyd. Man, boy, Floyd about to if he sit on his punches and he listens to Floyd. Man. Floyd trying to make somebody better than him. And if he do that, I respect Floyd. If he do that, I don't know if he gonna give him all the game. But and you know what Daddy gonna say in the corner, your daddy don't know shit about boxing. You can mute.
Hey man, I agree with RV. Like he's showing even the counter, the counter right hand, like they ducking and they hitting with the left. Like it looks pretty sweet. And I don't know if it's permanent, but if it's not permanent, take as much as you can from this moment right here that you're getting as Devin Haney. I feel like it might probably the lessons he'll learn. I don't think he'll learn it. I think like it'll take him a long time to learn it himself. Is it official, Mike? Is he officially his coach now?
I don't believe so. I don't think it's official. I think they're just working.
I got a question. Do you think he's doing it to spite certain fighters? Let's just say that.
Who he's fighting?
Hey, the guy under his wing that is not really following the game plan.
That could be a that could be.
Didn't Javante tweet sign?
He did tweet something. What
did
my phone at?
Yeah, if I thought he tweeted something about that.
Yeah, he I didn't really make much of it because I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Like I feel like Floyd is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like has he taught Javante these things he's teaching Haney? You know, that's what comes up to mind when I see this kind of.
Javante want that tutelage though.
Who wouldn't?
He says, well, Javante last couple of tweets has been, we was taught to fight no matter what. It ain't no giving up. Never really knowing when it's your time. You got to live it up. All right. Then he said, about 3 hours ago, still got something to prove. Don't play with me. Then he said, they see where you at now and forget where you came from. Then he just said, I advise you to play your position. So I'm not sure if he's talking about anything that's going on between Floyd and Devin. But my takeaway from that video is I see a young man in Devin Haney who's hungry for greatness. Like when you go to his page, like one of the things that like I think it's a pinned tweet, something about greatness. Like he's starving to like be great, and he doesn't have that pride factor that a lot of young boxers have. You know what I'm saying? Like he has pride in himself, but
Mike, I think he might have deleted the tweets. 1 second.
Maybe he did. His ego is not too big where he doesn't want to take information or be coached by one of the greats. You know, and Floyd, man, look, if he's passing the torch to Devin Haney, man, I think it is a very, very smart thing because who else out there that most resembles Floyd? Like Devin Haney is pretty much like Kobe was to Jordan. You feel me? Like he kind of everything, his movement, like the way he starts fights, he is very, very solid, and he looks like a young pretty boy Floyd. And that video just demonstrates how much experience a young man can get from a all-time great. And with that being said, man, I'm excited to see Devin Haney when he comes back, and to see if Floyd is going to be part of that camp when he gets back.
Check the link in this inside the StreamYard chat.
StreamYard chat. Okay, let me see. What is it?
It's the tweet.
Can't even click on it. Send it to me in the pre-pro. I'm not pre-pro, but in the group chat.
You know what I'm doing? My phone, my other phone is phone just died right now. I'm gonna put in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, put it in the YouTube chat. You got so many phones in it, don't make no sense. I made you a moderator. Did I make you a moderator? I made like 3 niggas a moderator last night. I was giving out moderation last night, and I was on one. But let me see.
Nah, you didn't make no moderator.
Let me see. Let me make you a moderator.
You've been hating.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, check it. Click it. It's in the chat now.
I bet.
It says something important. Not important, but some surprising things. I didn't expect him to tweet that.
What he tweet, nigga? Just tell me what he tweeted.
Bro, just click it, bro. They got the quotes. I don't want to be looking like I made it up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I'm still waiting for it to come through on
the YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Let me see what Javante. Yeah, no, it ain't show up because you are not.
Just I don't know what's going on. They don't go on the YouTube chat. I don't think you can post the link.
Man.
Yeah, just copy it. Just copy it out the StreamYard and then post it and then put it in a browser.
I just made you a moderator, so try to post it now in the chat. But let me see what we got on the docket next, man. I kind of want to stay here. I don't want to move because motherfucker, he said he's ready to fight Floyd. Who ready to fight Floyd? Haney wants all the smoke. Haney wants all the smoke. Not his fault. Duck season started. Hey man, a lot of guys don't want to fight. Oh my god, why didn't it RV? I mean, it's a super chat, so I gotta show it. Sorry,
RV, we're gonna get personal. Say no more. Say no more. Come back. You see what I got for you.
Why y'all act like y'all niggas ain't friends, man?
This is how we go at it in the chat, man. Right now, they don't know the real Mike. Mike acting PC right now for the show.
I gotta
let you guys know.
Well, I gotta be in the middle, bro. They know me, man. They see me every night playing Madden. They know nigga I talk that shit too, you know what I'm saying? So they know, bro. But
I'll read the quotes out if you can't find them.
Yeah, man. I'm still looking for you to post it in the YouTube chat because I just made you a moderator.
I posted it, but I don't know if YouTube's blocking links. Just just copy it from the private chat. You copy the whole thing one time and
just send it to me on the gaming chat or something. Oh, we yes, sir. I gotta read this right here out, y'all. We got another motherfucking guy that deserves fucking to be shamed in the media, and this has nothing to do about boxing, so it is what it is. William Bryan Jr., the man who took the video of the shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery, has been arrested on felony murder charge. So I'm glad that he got his shit too. Hopefully all three of them get convicted of murder. A young man just trying to go out and have a job, and he can't even do that. But with that being said, man, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, man. Do you have those quotes, man?
Give me 1 sec, Mike.
Wait, man, you got the worst phone on the planet.
I'll read it off for you now. 1 sec.
It says, my plans, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all seen these memes going around?
Do you want the quote?
Yeah, huh?
Do you want the quote?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, one of them is, I'm ready to fight whoever, including Floyd, that's not trolling them facts.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
What they said, I don't know. Read that again. Read a little bit slower for me.
I'm ready to fight whoever, including Floyd, that's not trolling them facts.
Damn, he calling out, man. All right.
Just type in Metro Javante. It's up there.
What does he say?
Oh, yeah, there's another one. Set.
He want to fight Floyd.
I was gonna do camp in Vegas, but now that's over with. There's another one.
So what you mad that Floyd is working with David Haney?
And another one is, I've been doing well by my lonely. Both their ass the ops anyway.
Ooh. They the ops? Damn.
Yeah,
damn. Anthony Jones, you did tell me, but I didn't know who you was talking about, bro. Dog. I didn't know who you was talking about. Damn, Javante. That is that's disturbing. I'm just being honest. Like, that's disturbing. Like, Javante Davis talking about he wants to fight his promoter. Then he's calling his promoters the ops. Now, look, I understand that Devin Haney's the ops. They're in the same division, same weight. I get that. They had past sparring, so there could be past animosity. So I get that. But Floyd Mayweather, I mean, hasn't Floyd tried to get Gervonta to Vegas and stay in Vegas, and then Gervonta want to go back to Baltimore? Right or wrong?
Yeah, but think of it like this, man.
Let me
Gervonta his fighter, bro. And Haney been calling out Gervonta. He's a rival to him.
He's fighting a guy. Floyd Mayweather is he told people after his uncle Roger died, he's been getting that feeling that he wants to be a trainer. And he just going out giving out information and giving game back. He's been trying to give game back to Gervonta. Gervonta didn't seem like he wanted. He had his camp. He had his team.
Yeah, but you have to look at it like this.
This is not the first time. And real quick, Haney probably has known Floyd longer than Gervonta. Haney grew up in that gym. Go ahead.
You got a point, but you gotta see it from both sides of both people's view. When you look at it from Tank's view, that's his promoter probably. And at the end of the day, it's the equivalent of David Haye going to train Usyk when Chisora is his fighter. You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's kind of crazy. Like, obviously, the only difference is they ain't signed to fight, but they're rivals in the same division. One day might have to fight.
What if Usyk and Haye then had a relationship since Usyk was a kid?
It doesn't matter, man. Like, you can't. Like, you're supposed to have my interest more. I'm contractually signed to you. I dedicated my career under you.
I'm your promoter. I have your business interest at best heart.
Okay. My boxing business, my boxing interest.
You fighting. I got the best interest at heart for you. Now, when it comes to just getting a little game, Floyd just giving out a little game to the young man.
Yeah, but who we gonna use it against?
Knowing Floyd since he was a young man.
Mike, who we gonna use it against? Is he not gonna use those same things against Gervonta if they fight?
And you think, hey, hold on, real quick. What if Floyd is being a master manipulator? What if he's using Devin Haney to go back like, hey, Gervonta, whenever this fight happens, this is what you need to look out from Devin Haney. That's game, ain't it? So he can be giving game both ways.
Mike, that's a very like optimistic viewpoint. Let's just say that. Like, I'm looking.
Hold on, real quick. I got proof.
You got proof.
Hold on, real quick. Did Floyd send Paulie to McGregor camp, and then Paulie come back to the fucking Mayweather gym and hang out with Floyd? After that, I think he got booted out that camp.
But what's that got to do? Wait. First and foremost, you acting like Floyd needs advice. And he needs to know what he's doing in camp.
When you got the inside information, it's all good.
But that don't relate to this subject. This is totally different. Like, this is like I'm asking you. How would you feel if you were Gervonta? Would you not feel like there's a bit shady right now? What's going on? You wouldn't say no. You wouldn't feel like, hey, you helping my rival right now.
No, I feel like Michael Jordan.
What's it got to do with Michael Jordan? Always go back to Michael Jordan with you, bro.
You got that mentality, baby. Okay.
Oh my God. This guy watched the Last Dance and lost his mind.
Bruh, it's the mentality, dog. It's the mindset. Okay, Floyd, I see what you're doing. You know what? I'm going to beat the shit out of him and then leave you after my contract up, nigga. I'm going to hold my vendetta. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so from Gervonta is a vendetta. So why would, like,
I'm not big for to get on Twitter and say, "Oh, he the ops." Nah, that ain't how I roll.
You said both of them the ops anyway. You said both of you.
Niggas out here feeling. They out here and ain't feeling that shit, man. Why you even feeling so?
It ain't about feelings. It's about. I'm looking like this.
He hopping on Twitter talking about both of them.
Oh yeah. No. He in his feeling. Sorry, my bad. He in his feeling. He a bit emotional, but like I'm looking like, bro, you got a little point there when dude be. RV, you seen the quotes?
Gervonta about to be AB 2.0.
Oh, wow.
And
wow.
And well, no. That's not a negative. That's not a negative.
It's not a negative. It's not a negative, but
because let me tell you something. What all fighters can never say about AB is they never on his level on promotion. They'll never be on his level on his rise, because his rise, people forget it. Before the Maidana stuff, he was the people literally was saying he was gonna be Floyd, like that. Nobody can say that right now about nobody. Not even, I mean, Canelo, yeah, but Canelo, people saying he got the the Latino background, the Latino backing him up. It's not like, it seemed like it was more given to him more than it was earned. So Gervonta about to bounce, and also I don't think Floyd liked that fat stuff with Gervonta. I think Floyd despises that he misses weight. He despises that he don't work. Like he more akin to spirited to Devin Haney. So by Devin Haney being 17, going to Mexico, hustling, that's more his style. You know what I mean? That Gervonta missing weight, especially when he did it on his undercard for the pay-per-view, that pissed Floyd off to the high heavens, and that's when it went downhill. And they got other rumors about Gervonta. You know, he was dipping his hand in the cookie jar, but I ain't gonna say who. But you know what I mean. So it's just like, it's a lot of things. So yeah, man, AB 2.0, not the negative version, but the positive way.
Damn, man. When you look at it, man, missing weight. And Ryan Garcia came out last week. He says he feels like Devontae cares more about money than he does about the actual boxing aspect.
Hey, I want to say, do you guys feel that Floyd trying to poach Haney?
I mean,
Haney always was in his gym.
I think Haney's too smart though.
No, but like, I don't mean like having him under the typical Floyd Mayweather contract. I'm saying the 360. I ain't talking about that. I'm saying, will he like work with him, some sort of partnership level?
I was telling Mike the other day.
Yep.
Floyd is doing this more because he wants to be part of the mix. No matter how long Floyd wants to be in the game, he don't want to be going there with his Gucci shirt on, diamond up. He want to go there with his trainer shirt on, behind the fighter, walking in. When the buzz, he wants to feel that electricity. He wants to talk shit that his fighters fighting. He don't want to be sitting in no seat commenting on round 3 and 4. He actually wants to be in the mix. He doesn't. He's tired of going shaking hands. He don't want to shake nobody's hands. He want to be part of the mix, and he's gonna use Devin Haney to be part of the mix.
Hey man, I think.
Do you think this is Floyd's kind of like he picking the next up? You know what I'm saying? Like this is his pick out of that class. Like, do you feel Haney gonna make it the furthest out of all those guys? Devontae,
they had a relationship for so long that they working, bro. That's all they doing. They grafting.
As I told you, I think Floyd rather be a trainer than a promoter, because he has 5,000 fighters and only probably 2 or 3 of them has really popped. So
does he have 5,000 fighters?
So he wants to do this.
Is this RV's numbers or is this real?
It's called being facetious, Elms. Come on, man.
My bad,
English people are so literal; they don't understand
my
facetious.
bad.
It takes intelligence. Catch up. So look.
Hey, look at this guy.
It's cool. I really think Floyd wants to pick and choose, like a Freddie Roach. He sees somebody coming up, or he sees a fighter that's all he needs a couple fine tune, he just hop on the train. And he can just have fighters just coming in while they're already popping. Floyd is tired of investing. Because you got to think about it. I bet Floyd spends a lot of money on fighters that will never do nothing. They live off of that little money. You got to think about it. If Floyd in his gym probably spending $20 million on just keeping his gym afloat with all them fighters. You got to think about all them
but
fighters.
To be fair, people do say Floyd ain't the greatest promoter though.
Yes. So what I'm trying to say is, if he could pick and choose fighters that are already groomed, because really, be honest with you, Gervonta was already groomed before he met Floyd. Don't get it twisted. It wasn't like he just came up through Floyd's gym. So he rather just pick and choose and just dump the promoter. I mean, he can say a promoter thing, but he won't have as many fighters, and he just pick all. He'll be like a Freddie Roach. That's kind of facetious. I mean, I'm kind of redundant, but it's 2.0. He'll be Freddie Roach 2.0.
I think at the end of the day, man, Floyd is just
without the shakes.
Oh my God!
Oh wow! I didn't even realize what you just said. Listen, yo.
I'm just looking at it like this, though. Man, I think
you fall for that, bro. I just realized what you said, bro. That's crazy.
All right, stay muted though. I think Floyd is just doing what he's supposed to be doing, man. Like, I think that the relationship between Devin Haney and Floyd from Devin's young age, they ain't doing nothing that they don't normally do. The only thing that they do is letting people see it. And Floyd said that he wanted to be a trainer a couple months back, so that's putting fuel to the fire too. But I'm sure Devin Haney, this is not the first time that Devin Haney done got some work with Floyd, and it won't be the last. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like if Floyd is going to choose somebody to take that mantle and pass that thing to, maybe he realizes it's going to be Devin Haney because
I got a question for you, Mike. Sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
If it turns out that Floyd is not training Haney, it was like a little publicity thing. Do you think that Gervonta is like he's taking digs at Gervonta by doing this? Like
No.
if he doesn't coach him, he's just giving him pointers.
I don't think Gervonta Pat nigga went through his mind when him and Devin Haney was training.
Okay.
He didn't thought about Gervonta. Why take a dig at somebody who's not on my level?
No, but these are the same people that disrespected his father. You know what I'm saying, for training Haney already. So it's like I'm trying to think in my head, like, we have never seen Floyd and Gervonta in recent history doing pad work, him helping Gervonta, like, and putting it out there for the world to see. Maybe he has. I'm not saying he hasn't, but
last time I seen Gervonta and Floyd train was at the McGregor thing because Snoop Dogg came to the Mayweather gym and Floyd was telling him about Gervonta, telling him he's gonna be the next big thing in the sport of boxing, and they were working together during that time. But other than that time, I haven't really seen since that time I haven't really seen Gervonta and Floyd together. And there was a rift between Gervonta and Floyd. I don't know if that rift ever got patched up because he always used to refer to, like when he did like interviews, my promoter. He never used to say Floyd.
on Floyd, there was a point Floyd was trying to throw him in there with Lomachenko pretty early.
No, that's not the case. Floyd always have said, why we want to fight Lomachenko right now? He's old. Gervonta has his own path.
No. There was a time Floyd said it. I'm just I know this quote as well. I know this is the real one, but I felt like when they were having their issues, there was a time he was like, he called for the fight, Gervonta Lomachenko, and I felt like he was doing it to spite. Do you remember when Gervonta said he's trying to set me up? Do you remember that a couple of years ago?
Yeah, when he said he was broke and he was riding the bus and shit.
Yeah, Floyd trying to set me up. He wanted me to lose and like stuff like they have back and forth issues, like kind of crazy, to be honest. But I don't know. I want to see Floyd be a trainer. I want to see him dedicated to the sport. I want to see him give, like, because let's be real, all that talent, if you could just pass on to the other generations, that's great for everyone involved, you know, fans and fighters alike. So
great for fighters, networks, promoters. You know what I'm saying? It just gives you another megastar.
Yeah, so I'm with it. I'm down for it. I hope he stick to this, continue and do all of that.
Now, do you think this gives Devin Haney the edge at 135? And I mean that over Ryan Garcia, Teofimo, Gervonta, Lomachenko. Does having Floyd giving him valuable game give him the edge over those guys? R&B, go first.
Because Floyd is not teaching them power; he's teaching them all technique. And the more technique you have, like Devin Haney with more technique is crazy. He already technique out the world, so more technique is gonna be even crazier, man. Like, to be honest with you, man, like this video excites me. I just, the problem about Floyd is he's so diabolical. He never know if he's being genuine or being phony. So that we just gotta wait till it play out. It could just be another publicity. I mean, did we look at the caption? Was Floyd trying to give us another app where he's giving away $10,000? Like, I don't know. I gotta go look at the caption because you know Floyd he like promoting these crazy companies all the time on his page. So I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but it's up to Floyd, man. Like, you know, if he really gonna be dedicated to this, I respect it. But if it's just another post, I mean, it is whatever. But Gervonta, he ain't gonna say nothing because he's making too much money, and he under contract. So Gervonta ain't going nowhere. He can talk all that shit he want, but he ain't going nowhere.
What was the question, Mike? Kind of zoned out. Yo, Mike.
Mike, wake up.
Oh, my bad. I've been talking like
Mike.
a motherfucker. I've been on mute my damn self. Now, does this give Devin Haney the edge by having Floyd over Teofimo and Lomachenko and Javante?
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
I felt like I always gave the edge at 135 to Devin Haney because of the sheer size compared to the other guys. Like he's bigger. He like
Teofimo too, though, man.
Huh?
I do like Teofimo too, though.
I like Teofimo too, but I look at Haney like Haney. He hit a move. He a boxer first, so he avoiding the punches. And someone that size, that speed, that athleticism, if he can still make 135 healthily, I favor him to be the dominant force in that division.
Man, say what y'all want to say, and this guy's going to be a fucking megastar. I don't know how great his boxing is going to be, but I think he's going to be a pretty good boxer too. But Ryan Garcia going to have some things to say, but I think Ryan Garcia is getting better and better and better every time.
He missed me with that. No offense, but like he good, like, but
I'm just saying
I think it's too early for him.
Elms, he been sitting on them punches, Elms.
You know, nah, but bro, like
I know, but he been.
We've seen some of those punches. They look kind of like they weren't connecting right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
You remember before he when he was just by himself, and literally when he started training with Canelo's trainer, his punch power went through the roof.
I don't doubt it, but I look at it like this. Honest, out that class there, we got Javante, Haney, Ryan, Teofimo. Even though Javante a little bit older, I look at it like the one on the bottom of the pile for me is Ryan. And I feel like, that's what I feel. I feel like the rest of them have.
The only reason why you probably feel like that is because you still feel like he don't have that man toughness in him yet.
It's not even that. Look, Javante and Teofimo already proven.
Yeah.
They beat up contenders / champions in their divisions already.
Yes.
Haney is trying to do that and is eager, and it seemed like no one wanted
but he's doing that. He's trying to do that in a smart way. He's trying to be Floyd, where he's calculated with all his fights.
Who are you talking about?
Haney.
No, Haney going after Lomachenko. Like he won everyone.
Well, I mean now, but up to now, he's been extremely.
But he was young, bro. Like he was, bro. He like. And when he got to position, he didn't shy away. He wanted Lomachenko.
He wanted.
He didn't want that. He didn't want the belt. He was like, I want to get the name and respect from being the greatest fighter potentially of our era, Basil Lomachenko. So it's like
the way Teofimo did Richard Comey, I thought Comey was at least gonna have a chance for a round or two.
Devin but
that fight, even though it was a stylistic,
it's just like Dillian White. He could call out Wilder, but don't get the fight.
Let him say that again.
Like even though like it's a stylistic, it's favorable matchup for Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? It's someone that's hittable and he's got power. So it is, but the level Richard Comey is at is undeniable, and I think he was the first one to knock him out. So it's like you gotta give Teofimo his credit. Cool, you might not be you might not go undefeated, you might not be the most dominant, but you are certified at this stage of your career. I feel like
I think gonna be Lomachenko.
I think personally, it's too early for him. It's too early for him. But I feel like Lomachenko, the longer he takes, the more at risk he is to losing to these guys.
Elms, as a stylistic, I rather Tank and old boy fight, Teofimo fight first, and Ryan and Devin fight, and then out of one of that,
who you got winning those fights?
Haney or Ryan Garcia, but that's gonna be like late round type stuff. Because they both them first 4 rounds gonna be just pure strategy, and then the Teofimo fight.
No, but who do you have winning the fight? That's what I'm saying.
All right. Watch this. I know my people might hate me, but that Teofimo fight,
Haney and Javante fight, and have Teofimo and Ryan fight.
Bro, look, Ryan fights all of them. He loses. Only one he might beat. I'll be real with you.
Oh man, Javante, man.
Let me finish my point. The only one I think he might beat is Javante, because Javante looks like his lifestyle is creeping into
I
boxing.
mean, that nigga does Salido fight. Come on, man. Like, were you impressed?
You mean Gamboa?
Yeah, Gamboa.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's because of his lifestyle. He's doing crazy weight cut. He's not in shape.
Do you really believe if he about to fight against Haney, who Floyd is trained, that Gervonta not gonna be like crazy, especially with AB in his ear, beat his man like that? If Gervonta not up for
Haney,
that fight,
Haney a big guy, bro. He a big guy and he fight long.
I know, but Gervonta has anchors on his hands. Like
I don't know, man. Like,
that's you forget.
You know, it's about how serious he takes it, and that's a gamble in itself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
no,
I get what you're saying, RV.
When he fought Gamboa was taking them punches, but them punches were still hard. They don't.
His foot messed up too. Like he was taking punches with his foot messed, like with his leg messed up.
Yeah, you know, people bounce Gamboa's head off the canvas already. Like he's been dropped like 12 times in his career. But you know, like people have stopped him. But the thing is with it's Tank is like it's his lifestyle. That's all I can say, man. He might be the best, but
what I just said, AB 2.0, bro.
Yeah, we don't know how he got
all the potential in the world.
Yeah. You're right.
A button on that topic. We got one more topic, man.
Titty man.
He called that man Titty man. This guy R&B is.
Titty.
Dillian White came out a few weeks ago, and he said that he would beat up Francis Ngannou. And Francis Ngannou didn't necessarily know who Dillian White was until people sent him some videos. And Francis said that shit, you know, he wants the top guys, but if this guy wants it, shit, he can get it too. We can go out to the story coming from Sky Sports right quick. But this is your guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about Francis in a Dillian White fight?
Hey, I'll be real with you. It's a good fight. It's a big fight, but I feel like it'll be a bigger fight if Dillian get the world title before he do it. You know, if he can. But the thing is with that fight, yeah, the funny part is, you know who I see always promoting that fight? Eddie Hearn.
Yes.
And I'm here like, why is Eddie? And I'm looking at like Dillian. If he's in a little like weird position where Eddie's trying to throw money at him, I can see it by potential opponents. His next fight is against Povetkin, right? Next year, February 21, WBC mandatory has to be fulfilled. They have to fight by February, right? If the winner of Wilder Fury,
the way the shit is going out, if Wilder Fury fight in October, November, then February is going to be unrealistic for a mandatory.
It doesn't matter. But my point is, he's next. You get what I'm saying?
Elms,
he's next. So he's right there before the undisputed fight, and I think he's never going to give it up. He's like, no,
I know, but
I want my title shot.
Elms, do you think Dillian White is ready after he almost lost an undercard fight?
Oh, no. He's ready for what? Ready for what? Ready for what?
Shouldn't he try to do a co-main? Shouldn't he try? He should try to step a fight before there's like a co-main event.
Not again. Ready for what? Say that again.
No, I mean, you think he's ready? Because I mean, he almost lost an under.
Ngannou, my nigga, like it's not a killer. I mean, he ain't a boxer.
I mean, he almost lost an undercard, so he got to do.
He lost.
No, he almost lost an undercard.
He said undercard. Real quick, man. Let me go through this story right quick from Sky Sports. It says the France-based heavyweight top target is Tyson Fury, and he also told Sky Sports, "I know Anthony Joshua, but Dillian White, I only heard about him when people sent me articles about him. I didn't know him before." White has previously told Sky Sports about Ngannou, "I ain't got no beef with the guy. He's one of the top heavyweights, and I think I'll knock him out. It's not like I hate him or dislike him." Ngannou replied, Everyone says what they want. I don't think anything about that. If he wants to fight MMA, we will find out. Yes, I will have a boxing match. Whoever is possible and wherever is possible, the top heavyweights. I'm always confident in my power. I have no doubts about my power. And this past weekend, man, he just knocked the guy out in like 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Who he knocked out this weekend, and was like he beat somebody's ass this past weekend.
He knocked him out like 15 seconds. Jarzinho Rosenstruck, undefeated.
Yeah, the dude from he was a Polish
Suriname. He from Suriname.
Yeah, he got his ass
In the Caribbean, I think.
And it did look scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like Francis is a scary ass dude when he's
dude was asleep. He was asleep. He wasn't even defended. That's how out cold he was.
Bruh, I don't look, man. If they talking about getting in an octagon, and I know Dillian White has past history of fighting in the
he's been in the octagon.
He should not get in the octagon with Francis Ngannou.
Do you know the funny part is if you were going to fight like a UFC fighter,
if you were going to fight somebody from the UFC,
you would fight Francis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's a puncher. He's not really one for prone for wrestling, and he's kind of a newbie in MMA, if you know what I mean, to an extent. Obviously, he's been doing it for way longer than Dillian White. Like on the inside, would Dillian White know to throw us a fucking spinning elbow? Francis will.
No, the funny part, I feel like the problem, like Dillian White, he already spoke about. He said if he fights me, he's gonna do leg kicks and he's gonna do takedowns. That's what I'm gonna have to work on. However, one thing I think that he's not considering is the defense on those punches is not the same when you got that big glove to protect you, and they're basically wearing leather gloves. You know what I'm saying? That's getting in between when you put your hand up. Like you see guys put their hand up, they still get knocked out in UFC. Like that's what I think is gonna be the biggest issue. I don't know. I feel like don't waste your time now. Focus on your boxing, and if you make it in boxing, go across.
Absolutely. I think it's a fun fight, man. Interesting fight. I don't know.
I feel like Eddie trying to throw that fight and give it to him so he can make the undisputed fight. That's what I feel.
And make and leave White happy.
That way he keep them both happy, you know.
Make a lot of money for White too. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I don't think it's a fight he should take now. But if he does, I'm watching it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm definitely watching this shit too, my nigga. Like shit, I'm not about to watch that.
RV, you watching it?
RV gone.
Okay.
Now, real quick, man, that's the last topic. But if you want to be a part of the show and ask me a question, only thing you got to do is join the conversation. Let me find the link right quick.
Yeah, send him the Skype link. Listen, it's late over here. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, man. I'm gonna keep listening though.
All right. Peace out, Aaron.
Peace out.
But yeah, if you want to be a part of the conversation, if you got anything to say real quick, then you can jump on that Skype link or jump on that StreamYard link that I just put in the chat. Give your opinion, man. Give me some thoughts. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go back and forth with each other, we can go back and forth for a minute or two. Let me know. If not, we gonna get on out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let me start my Skype call and see do we have anybody out there. Let me start my Skype call. Rate the group. Let me see. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Tell a friend about Mike on Sports. And yeah, man, let's get this shit going, man. Liz Low, what's going on, my homie? Turn you up right quick. How you living, man?
I ain't shit. What cracking?
Nah, shit, man. Just got done doing the show, man. I didn't know if you was listening or not.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Oh, you can't hear me at all.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Yo. You can't hear me. I don't know why. Why can't you hear me? I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me fix this guy right quick. And I can't change the mic. Fuck it. I guess we'll be fixing that later on because I thought I had the motherfucking shit work, but they can't hear me though. I wonder why they can't hear me. But anyway, y'all, that's been Mike on Sports. I appreciate everybody out there watching. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back later on the night. Tonight, probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Be back playing some Madden. So if you want to check that out, I'll be here. If not, you know what I'm saying? Check me out for some more boxing tomorrow. And don't forget, if you have a question for me, I'm gonna go ahead and share it right quick. Only thing you got to do is head over to Mike on Sports YouTube page, and when you get to my YouTube page, go over to the community tab. I just maybe last post or two posts I did, and it was for Friday Mail Day. So if you want to ask me a question about Friday, well, not about Friday, but if you want to ask me a question, and it can be anything you want to ask. It can be boxing, it can be sports, it can be games, it can be anything that you want to ask. You know what I'm saying? It can be about music and anything like that. But let me see, yeah, right there. Let me go ahead and share the screen right quick. Yeah, just head over to this right here. The community tab right there. You see the mailbox. You see the little things I just posted right there. Community tab. Scroll down to the question. And so far we got 3 questions. So hopefully if there's 20 people in here, I can get 23 questions tomorrow. If not, man, you know, it is what it is, man. But if you have anything on your mind that you want to ask about boxing, about basketball, about the Jordan documentary, about Horace Grant calling Michael Jordan a snitch, about Anthony Joshua saying Fury is just another opponent, about Deontay Wilder, bounce back, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Lomachenko, anybody you guys want to talk about, man, I'm open for questions. I'm open for debate. And we'll be doing a live show. If there's enough questions, that would be a show by itself. But if it's not enough questions, then I will have more topics to go along with that show. Other than that, man, I appreciate you guys listening and joining in. Until next time, man. Peace out. Yes, sir. Oh, how could I forget? Yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir.